I think the greatest challenge that I see is Africa as a continent that has got 65% of the arable land that is bound to feed the global population of 9 billion is a net importer of food. I believe that it's said that at times we would have to import close to $45 billion worth of food when we can produce. Also, 1,000 years after the light bulb was invented, we still have households that have not yet switched on the light simply because they do not have access to electricity and because there's not enough infrastructure to generate and evacuate energy to these households. Having said that, Africa has got enormous potential, and four of the top 10 fastest growing economies are in Africa, and the top one being Ethiopia, that is growing at a rate of 7.9% per annum. And also the recently signed Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement, which is bound to boost productivity and regional trade and integration amongst the African countries. The utility infrastructure, which is the roads, the rail, the ports, and sound internet fiber backbone, are important in ensuring that there is a sound productive sector that will produce and grow the African economy. And the good part is we are clear about the Africa we want through the Agenda 2063, the African Union's strategic framework that is aimed at transforming the African economic continent in the next 50 years. After time, there is a narrative that there isn't enough funding to unlock infrastructure projects, but funding is there. But the issue is, do we have enough? Do we have bankable projects that can attract investment? And the fact that there isn't bankable project does not necessarily mean that the projects are not good, but it's simply the fact that they have not been packaged them in a manner that narrates how good the project is. So project preparation is one of the key skills that is not being utilized in order to make sure that projects are bankable and fundable and can then transform the economic environment of the African continent. As Mazars, we are committed to being #Mazars for Good. That is a global citizen devoted to having a positive impact in the world and the communities which we operate. We are dedicated to contributing to society in the best possible way, whether through providing quality service, to our clients, helping them achieve sustainable growth, enabling our talent to reach the highest potential, or contributing to the public debate with positive insight into the future. The greatest thing we have is knowledge. By assisting our clients put together bankable projects that can attract funding, and in the end we will impact communities through eradication of poverty, ensuring that there is clean water and sanitation, access to education, and also an improved quality of life.